resistivity. Now, from this relation, we can write R is equal to rho L by A. Now, what happens if we take L is equal to 1, A is equal to 1? What will be the result? What will be the result? Yes, result is R is equal to rho. You see the condition. When we apply these two conditions, L is equal to 1 and A is equal to 1, we can see that R is equal to rho. Now, can we define this resistivity now? Yes, we can. How? Resistivity is nothing but it is the resistance of the conductor when two things, that is length is 1 and area is 1. 1 means unit. Length is 1 unit, area of cross section is also 1 unit. So we can say that resistance is nothing but it is the resistivity is nothing but it is defined as the value of resistance of a conductor when the length of the conductor is unity and area of cross section is also unity. Now, you know student, the shape, the geometrical shape which has length unity, area of cross section is also unity. Yes, you are right. That is cube. If we take a cube of material having side unity, if side is L is equal to unity, or we can say that 1 unit, we can say that the area of cross section is always equal to unit. So also we can define this resistivity. Resistivity is the resistance of a cube of a material having length 1 unit. If length is unit, obviously area of cross section is equal to unit. Now, this is the one form of writing value of the resistivity. That is, resistivity is equal to R A L. Now, can we say that from this relation, resistivity depends on area and length? It's a confusing question. From this relation, sometime we can say that yes, if area of cross section increases, it will also change. If this L is changing, resistivity is also changing. But no, this is not right. Resistivity of material at constant temperature does not depend on the dimension of the conductor. It only depends on, number one, resistivity only depends upon nature of the material and temperature. In previous article, we have taken that how resistivity varies with the temperature. Now, if we take temperature constant, then we can say that resistivity does not depend upon A and L. It is always constant. It does not vary unless temperature is changing. Now, sometime for making some confusion in the mind of student, it is asked that if we are taking 1 meter wire and we are going to take another same kind, same structure, everything is same. If we are going to join them, question can be asked how resistivity and resistance varies. Now, if wire is 1 meter wire, again 1 meter same, it is 1 meter. Total is 2 meter, means length is varying. Because resistance depends upon length. Length is doubled, it means that resistance doubled. But we cannot say that resistivity will be doubled or half. No, it will not vary, because already we have discussed that it depends only on the nature of the material. So we know that there are 3 types of material: conductor, insulator, semiconductor. Now if we take conductor, the resistivity of conductor is minimum. lesser one, 10 raised to power minus 8 to 10 raised to power minus 12 ohm meter, unit of the resistivity. Insulator, the resistivity is very high, 10 raised to power 22 ohm meter. But material like semiconductor, which have the value of resistivity in between the value of resistivity of conductor and insulator. So we will discuss about semiconductor in coming chapter, but our main focus will be on the resistivity. Now next, how can we write another form of resistivity like resistance? Resistivity in terms of N, number density, and that is tau, relaxation time. Now let's take important thing. We know that R is equal to ml ne square a tau. Now we know that R is equal to rho L by A. Now this is 1 and this is 2. Now if we compare these two, what will be this one? L as it is, A as it is. It means that the value of resistivity comes m upon ne square tau. Very important term. So we can say that whenever we are asked to write resistivity in terms of number density and relaxation time, we can write this way: rho is equal to mne square upon tau. Now again we are taking, if temperature is constant, what happens? M constant, N constant, E constant, tau is also constant. So we can say that again it is constant. We can see in final expression of this, there is no L, there is no area. So it is totally independent from length of the conductor and area of cross section of conductor. Now next thing is, let's take a very simple example in which we can understand the concept of resistance and resistivity in better way. Let's take example. Question is, let us consider we have a wire of resistance 8R. This is a wire of resistance 8R. Now it is asked that this wire will be, we are going to bend this wire in the form of circle, like this way. This way. These are the two ends, A and this is B. What we are taking? We are taking a wire of fixed length having resistance 8R. We are converting this into a circle. Now what happens? What is the question? We have to find out the equivalent resistance between A and B. We are taking, what we are going to find? We have to find R equivalent between A and B. A and B. First, we are going to find out equivalent resistance. Second, we are going to find out equivalent resistivity. So first we have to find out R equivalent, then we have to find out rho equivalent. How can we find? Very simple. Now what happens? Because 8R of fixed length, that is L. Now if we are taking this circle, it means that this upper portion and lower portion of same length, that is, if we are taking L, it means this is L by 2 and this is L by 2. If this is L by 2, resistance become of this upper portion 4R, resistance of this lower portion is also 4R. Now what happens? If we take A and B, it means that two portions of equal resistance, they are connected in parallel. Then according to 1 upon R equivalent is equal to 1 upon 4R plus 1 upon 4R. What will be this? This is nothing, this is 4R. This is 1, this is 1, this is equal to 2 upon 4R. It means that R equivalent is equal to 4r by 2, which is equal to 2r. It means that the equivalent resistance between the point A and B is nothing but it is 2r. It means it has been decreased if we are going to convert into circle. Now, second, what about resistivity, equivalent resistivity? Does it change or no? Yes, it is not changing, because we know that it does not depend on dimension of the conductor. That's why the resistivity of the conductor always remain constant. So very, very important. Sometime question can be asked. Similarly, question about dimensional formula, question about SI unit can be asked in examination. So what will be the conclusion? Conclusion is that resistivity of material always remain constant. It does not depend on the dimension like length, breadth or area. Second, it does not change at any cost unless we are not going to change temperature. Second, resistance. Resistance depends upon L as well as area. Also, if we are varying the temperature, the resistance of the material is also varying. But if temperature remain constant, then we can say that R only depends upon L and A. Resistivity depends only on the nature of the material. So this is all about resistance and resistivity of a conductor.